G'day guys, Matty from 4B Sessions Australia Earthmoving. Today I'm going to do a bit of a walk around of one of our pieces of equipment we've got that I absolutely love, and let's just get straight into it. Here it is guys, our brand new Kubota Svl75-2. Let me give you a bit of a walk around. It's absolutely weapon of a skid steer. Absolutely loving it. We've only just ticked over 48 hours on it. I optioned up and got the high flow as well, just in case I wanted to run the slasher on high flow. It's still looking pretty fresh. Let's jump in the cab and I'll show you there. So one of the coolest things I got with this skid steer was, I love this door. I wanted this door designed purely for the fact that I'm going to be working out by myself in the middle of nowhere. There's no reception 99% of the time where I am, and if I get stuck and the arms are up and you've got one of the other designs where your door goes open, you physically cannot open the door. So the only way to get out in these is through the back window, which mine's got a pretty back window, which is pretty good. You pull this and it pulls the seal out, drop the window out, but you know, it's easy just to slide it up above your head. Seals really well. Inside the cab, obviously we've got aircon, it's joystick, there's the aircon controls there. Has to lock out your bucket and everything. Windscreen wipers. This is to defer the DPF burn, so if you're in heavy scrub, they recommend not letting it burn. Bluetooth radio, obviously that's essential these days. Got to have some tunes. Over this side, obviously got park brake, hydraulic brake, AUX, which is like just to control, like I've got a 4-in-1 tilt bucket, so click that on and I can turn it. Also need that on for the slasher, and then obviously your lights. So down here we've got camera, reversing camera. So we'll start her up. She's just come back. So got a 50-hour service done while I had a bit of a break in work. So she's only got 48 hours. But yeah, reversing cameras there, which is really handy because you're just trying to see out these. Like it's a mission. I've put a sticker there, but it's really hard to see behind you, and they're quite big, so that's super handy. But literally, we've got your dial here as well. That's for your revs, so we can either do your revs like that, or you've got your foot pedal down here. I prefer, when I'm slashing, I prefer this one, or when I'm working with the bucket, I prefer the foot. A bit different, but it's just what I like. Got your fuses under here. The whole cab flips up on itself. I'll give you a bit of a tour out the back. But yeah, so far it's been an absolute weapon. Only downfall so far, I found these windows pop open when you're while you're cruising along slashing sometimes, but you know that doesn't take much to shut them again. But still, all of a sudden I'll start seeing dust shooting in, so oh, bloody hell. But yeah, other than that, I haven't had any issues with it, touch wood. So I'll give you a tour at the back, and then we'll go down and I'll grab the put the bucket on and I'll show you how to get it all on. So getting the engine's pretty easy. Big clip here. Door opens up. You can drop this, it's got a little drop pin here. So you can drop that in there to lock it out. This pops up, little gas struts. You've literally got 1, 2, 3, and then the whole radiator just slides forward and you can get into everything. As you can see, everything's pretty accessible. It should be all looking pretty schmick considering I just got it serviced. So, but engine oil, dipsticks right here, air filter. You know, the critical things you need are right in view. You can get to the battery pretty easy. But yeah, it's all pretty simple to work on. So the other reason I chose a Kubota was everything that I was looking at was running some part of Kubota. You know, like nearly every, like even Bobcat and things like that, they're all running one part of Kubota. So my theory was why not just go direct to them? But let's hope I've made the right choice. A few people have told me they reckon they're not that good, but so far it's killing it. Absolutely killing it. Some of the places I've been putting this thing is unbelievable, which I plan on showing you. This is just kind of the start, but yeah. Anyway, we'll go chuck the bucket on and I'll show you that. Once she's up and running, literally hit that button and everything's operational. So anyway, this one's your forward and back, side to side, turns the skid steer. This one's obviously up, down, tilt forward, tilt back. And then when we connect up the bucket, we've got tilt over here for the bucket to tilt the bucket, open your bucket, things like that. And then obviously there's a horn on this one as well. So anyway, we'll go down and grab the bucket and I'll show you those. I'm sure my neighbours absolutely love me just cruising around in the backyard with the skid steer. It's pretty easy. I've already got him in the unlock position, which is those two little arms pointing up. It tells me it's in the unlock position. Literally just roll it forward. Pick it up. And then you watch those, once they go flat, it tells me that it's locked in. Now we'll just jump out, plug in the hydraulics, and we're good to go. Like so. It's obviously the component that tells it how to tilt. Put that in. Bucket's all good. Climb back in. So you can lock the door out. I don't know why you'd really want to lock it out when you've got beautiful aircon, but you can. So anyway, so we'll start it back up. So yeah, we've got the four in one part, and then we've got the tilt. So we'll click this button over here, turn on, which tells us over here, auxiliary, and then over here this will be your 4-in-1 tilt. So it splits the bucket. It's got a pretty big grab to it. And over this side, which I always find myself hitting the horn because it's right beside it, and you try and run along and adjust the tilt, but this button over here, sit down a bit, it'll be the one that tilts the bucket. So yeah, pretty much it. Awesome little unit. I'll give you another run through once I get the slasher put on. The slasher's absolutely up in the shed, locked away, so I can't show you that one at the moment, but I'll give you a tour of that when we get up the farm. So yeah, this is one of our pieces of equipment that I absolutely love, and I'll give you another run through of our other little digger in the truck as well. Anyway guys, I'll bring you more of these, more I keep doing. Have a good one.